Yeah, so Cole is going to start the presentation. And for those of you who don't know, we are GUTS, the Greater University Tutoring Services. And tonight we're just going to go through a little bit about our history and our programs. And at the end, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. But yeah, some general information about GUTS. So we were founded in 1974 as a student organization, but now we're designated as an essential service by UW-Madison, and we are also a part of the Center for First Year Experience, also known as CFYE. GUTS is funded through segregated fees, and our organization is run by many undergraduate and graduate students. Our paid student staff run and operate our tutoring programs, and our volunteers make many of our programs possible today by providing their manpower and knowledge to become tutors. In comparison to other tutoring services, what makes us unique is that we are a free for-student tutoring service run by students, and I want to emphasize the free part. I think that's kind of like one of our most unique aspects, and a lot of people obviously appreciate that.
Hello, everybody. I am Cole, and I'm the office coordinator at GUTS. The purpose of GUTS is to provide UW-Madison students with free tutorial and academic support assistance in a variety of subjects and encourage their personal academic growth. We do this through the variety of programs that we offer by our peer tutors, from academic services to language program services and our study skills programs. We also provide volunteer peer tutoring and leadership opportunities for students by allowing them to become tutors and to lead their own lessons and provide help to other people on campus. We also provide opportunities for staff members to develop leadership skills by administering and coordinating the various GUTS programs. We have 8 in total, I believe, and then we also have, in my position, an overall construct of like the whole organization, including what McKenna does as the outreach coordinator. So our impact last year is that we had 500 program volunteers, and we served over 3,000 students with 22,000 hours of academic support delivered. Despite the challenges of operating under COVID-19, we are determined to continue to provide this level of support throughout the school year. We have adapted a lot last semester with our virtual setting, since all of our programs are virtual last semester and this semester again, but we continue to serve the Madison community and are still providing great services to fellow Badgers.
All right, and I forgot to introduce myself, but I'm McKenna. I'm the outreach coordinator, as Cole already said. So in GUTS, we have 8 programs in total, which are divided among 3 categories of service. So we have academic programs that include drop-in and academic match advising, and our language programs include conversational English Eagle Heights, world language learners, and language exchange. So and then our final section of programs is our study skills programs, which include study skills and study and learning skills, which is run through McBurney. And for the next segment of the presentation, we're going to have each of our program coordinators just give a little bit of an explanation about each of the programs, and feel free to jump in with any questions if you have any. All right, first we're going to hear from Drop-In. Ian, do you want to hop in and take this one?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to get my mic set up. Sorry. Hi everyone, my name is Ian. I'm our senior coordinator for academic programs. So I'll talk a little bit about our drop-in program, and it looks like also our academic match program. So our drop-in program is one-on-one tutoring support for all of our high enrollment classes. So those are your chemistries, your bios, your maths, really any class that you're taking in your first couple years. Tutors can sign up for 2-hour shifts and can tutor multiple subjects. And so on our website, you will see a calendar of all the different sessions we offer, and you can drop in for any of the ones that work for you. Our academic match program is somewhat similar in that it's related to the high enrollment classes as well, but these are group tutoring experiences. So these are groups of 3 to 8 2Ds and 1 tutor meeting every week for 2 hours related to one specific class. So if you really like a more sustained tutoring engagement, like going really in depth in one class area, academic match is the program for you.
All right, and then next we have the language program. So we'll start with conversational English.
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm one of the coordinators for the Conversational English program. So this program matches native and /fluent English speakers with people learning English. So it's focusing on conversational skills, meaning it's an informal environment and there's really not a lot of pressure on the tuties or the tutors. You're just there to kind of talk to each other for 1 to 2 hours a week. And it's a great way for cultural exchange and to meet new people, especially right now when everything's virtual. We also host a lot of fun events like open chats and social hours. We have a movie event next week if you're interested.
Thanks, Emily. And the next program we're going to have is Conversational English Eagle Heights.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Lee, and I am one of the Conversational Eagle Heights program coordinators. And so in CH, we provide kids from grades K through 5 that are part of Eagle Heights or in the UW/Madison community. And so this is an opportunity for children to improve their English skills. That can be including reading, listening comprehension, and conversational skills. And Shruti and I, which is the other coordinator, train our tutors and guide them through lesson planning, one-on-one sessions, which are about 1 to 2 hours, 1 session per week, and engage virtual activities. Something new we're planning to do is to provide some professional development for our volunteer tutors. And if you want to contact us, please email guts-ch@so.wisc.edu or go to the Guts website and sign up to be a tutor or refer our program to a parent or guardian.
Thanks, Alyssa. And the next section we're going to talk about is still language programs, but it includes world language learners and language exchange. So we'll talk about world language learners first.
All right, I'm Sam. I'm one of the World Language Learners coordinators at GUTS. So what we do is we match students with a fluent speaker of their target language to practice conversational skills for an hour each week. We accept students of every language level looking for tutoring, and we prefer students with advanced proficiency or fluency in the language for tutors. And it's important that you do not need to be signed up for a language class to register, so don't worry about that. We are awesome for students who want to explore new culture, meet new people, and improve their language skills in a casual, low-stress environment. No pressure. And tutors also get the benefit of leadership and facilitation skills. Matching has begun for WLL and is continuous throughout the semester. And our first tutor trainings are starting this week. Groups begin directly after the tutor has finished training. So if you are interested in getting additional and more personalized help on your language learning journey, or in helping another student connect with a new language or culture, consider signing up.
Thanks, Sam. And then the next program that we're going to talk about is language exchange.
Hi there, I'm Allie. I'm also one of the coordinators for conversational English, as well as one of the coordinators for the language exchange. And language exchange has a lot of similar properties with world language learners and CE in that you are bringing a language that you want to tutor, but also one that you want to be tutored in. So for example, you could say, I want to learn Spanish and I think that I can teach English. So then we, the LE coordinators, will find you a match that can teach you the language that you want to learn and also wants to learn the language that you're able to teach. And we put you into pairs and you meet once a week for about 2 hours, practicing each target language equally. So an hour Spanish, an hour of English. It's also a great way for cultural exchange and to meet new people. We collaborate in events with CE and world language learners. So you also get the benefits of going to really fun events. You don't need to be in a language class to sign up. And we also would like people who are more proficient in the language that they tutor, but it's really not a requirement. So anyone is welcome. And yeah, that's the language exchange.
All right, thanks, Allie. And our final set of programs that we're going to talk about are our study support programs. We have study skills and study and learning skills. And I think that Emily is going to talk about study skills again for us.
Thanks, McKenna. Yeah, right. So I'm Emily. I'm actually part of the Study and Learning Skills Specialist list, but I do occasionally help out with study skills, and the programs are pretty similar, just kind of they come from two different entities. So the study skills program, right, provides anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour of one-on-one study skills appointments. And basically during this time, you know, we can discuss any study strategies, including exam preparation, note-taking, procrastination, motivation, things like that, and try and help you better your study skills for college. And we also provide 30-minute workshops throughout the semester. And definitely we try and focus on well-being. So that's just a little bit about what study skills does on the GUTS end, and this is available for any student. However, we also have the Study and Learning Skills program, SLIS, and there's actually both of us today for this program, and we're going to kind of popcorn off of each other. But basically, this program is exclusively for students who are associated with the McBurney Center. So if you are a part of this, then you would be with either me or Kaylin. And yeah, and I guess I will let Kaylin kind of say a couple of other things as she pleases.
Cool. Hi, I'm Kaylin. So I am the other SLIS staff member. So yeah, it's primarily for McBurney students. It's really similar to study skills. We also go over what students want to focus on, like time management, test prep, things like that. So we can help cater to students, one-on-one meetings. Yeah, did I leave anything out?
Okay, thanks, Kaylin and Emily. So yeah, now I think Cole's gonna talk a little bit more about our staff and his GUTS tips.
Yeah, so even if you choose not to be in a program, which we hope you do, we also have GUTS Tips, which is a bi-weekly post about ways to improve your studying and learning in academic classes and language comprehension. For a lot of them, actually, the coordinators that are here tonight that have talked and that are with us still, they actually write a lot of the posts, and then I also do as well. They're just tips of ways to improve, like the most recent one was having a good work and school life, school and life balance. And then we also do ones about note-taking. That's another one that's coming up soon. And stress management, having a nice office space that's conductive and productive for learning. You can view the tips that are posted already by scanning the QR code on the left. You can also access it by going to guts.wisc.edu and clicking the button on the top right that says GUTS Tips. Also, you can subscribe to our newsletter on the right and get those tips delivered right to your mailbox. So it's easily accessible and you don't even have to think about it until it pops up there, and then you got a convenient tip that will help you with your studies. I'll give you a second to scan it if you would like to. Okay. So our staff at GUTS, we are run by students. So we have student coordinators that plan and run our programs. And you've seen some of them today as they introduce themselves, as they talked about their programs. This is a collage of our staff. And if you want to learn more about each of us, you can visit the About Us page at guts.wisc.edu/r-people. Yeah. Our staff make up the following 4 groups. Our organizational structure includes the outreach and operations team, which includes myself and McKenna. Our study support team, which includes Emily S., and then Kaylin and Alex, who's not here tonight, as well as the other 2 coordinators for study skills, Sandra and Freya. And then we have a language program team, which are the coordinators for the 4 language programs, and our academic program team, who leads the 2 academic programs. And together we run the GUTS programs, but of course with our tutors and their immense and immeasurable help, we are able to provide those services to the many bachelors here on campus.
Yeah, so basically, to summarize, GUTS is a free service that supports learning provided by students and run by student staff. Our 8 services are divided into those 3 categories: academic, language, and study skills. And we would also like to highlight that we provide opportunities to be a tutor as well as to get a tutor, if that wasn't emphasized enough already. And yeah, if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them before you leave today, but more information can be found online at guts.wisc.edu. And if you go on there, there are emails for each of the programs that you can contact individually as well if you would like to. So yeah, does anyone have any questions before we move on to the Kahoot?
I do have a question.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a qualifying or interviewing process for becoming a tutor?
Yes, so it differs slightly for the programs, but I'm sure Cole could go a little bit more in depth than this, but the baseline requirement is that you have, I believe it's an AB or higher in the course that you would like to tutor in, and that you have taken the course here. So like, for example, if you took like Econ 101 and you got an AB in it here, you could be a tutor, and it's fairly straightforward. If you want to be a tutor and you have the requirements, there are very few things that would stop you from being able to be a tutor. And it's usually just a simple training session for the program that it differs a little bit depending on the program, but the onboarding process isn't too difficult. I don't know if Cole wants to add anything onto that, but that's the baseline.
Yeah, are you interested in this question? Are you thinking more of academic programs or language programs as being a tutor for?
Yeah, I was thinking about the academic programs.
Okay. Well, yeah, McKenna summed up pretty much. AB or higher, you have to take the course here. Ian, is there any other additional requirements or things that he's the academic programs senior coordinator, so he's got all the information.
Nope, you got it. You just go onto our website on the Be a Tutor page. You can select academic match or drop-in, fill out the Google form, and then assuming you meet all the criteria, we would then train you on how to be a volunteer tutor.
Ian, are you accepting drop-in tutors right now, or is it only academic match?
We are currently only accepting academic match because our drop-in tutor roster is full.
Okay, I just wanted to verify that since I remembered that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for asking. I'm sure a lot of people were wondering that too. Yeah, anyone else have a question?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So are there any, for the academic match program, are you looking for any tutors for any classes in particular?
Yes, I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but I'm sure they would take, I mean, from what I understand, they're willing to take any kind of tutor for academic match. But Ian, do you recall which ones were in demand? I can look and see on my document if I have time.
I got it. I can jump in here. So what we'll do, separate and distinct from what classes we're looking for right now, if you fill out a tutor application, we'll keep your application on file all semester. And if it comes to pass that at least 3 students are looking to form a group in a class you're able to tutor, we'll form that group. And so we're not too picky as to what classes you're planning to tutor, provided you just list all the ones you could. But typically we're looking for a lot of chem tutors, bio, math, and econ are probably our 4 biggest subjects. But again, like I said, we're always filling groups for different classes outside of those 4 subjects.
And I have on my list of needs for each program, I have that physics and econ tutors were especially wanted by the coordinators, but as Ian said, we will keep your application on file, and as soon as we can, we match you in a group.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anyone else? Okay.